Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Islamic Pulses. This is the second video of introduction to Sunnah, and in this lecture we are going to discuss some points about Ulumul Hadith and some main classification of from Silsila Sanad. Classification of Hadith as per type of chain of transmission. Tabqat means generation of narrators of Hadith as per Ibn Hajar Asqalani. Before understanding this classification of Hadith, one must understand what is meant by tabqat or generation of narration. Tabqat from Sahaba. Sahaba al-Kiram constitute the first three generations of narrations who directly learned Islam from Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This group is divided into three groups. अब जो तीन ग्रुप्स में जो डिवाइड किया गया है, फर्स्ट वन इज़ अपर लेवल, सेकंड वन इज़ लो मीडियम एंड थर्ड वन इज़ लो लेवल. तबकातुल कुबार सहाबा मीन्स अपर लेवल, जो कबायर सहाबा हम जिनको कहते हैं, जिन्होंने नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से डायरेक्ट इस्लाम सीखा और उसके मुताबिक अपनी ज़िंदगी गुजारी. तबकातुल वुस्ता सहाबा मीडियम लेवल एंड तबकातुल सुगरा सहाबा मीन लो लेवल. सेकंड वन इज़ तबकात फ्रॉम ताबईन. This constitutes the second group of generations of narrators in chain of statement. Those Muslims who saw and witnessed the era of Sahaba and learned Islam from them are called Tabain. This group has been divided into three subgroups like Tabqat Kubar Tabain, Tabqat Wusta Tabain and Tabqat Sugra like Imam Zohri, and in Tabqat Wusta Tabain like Hassan Basri, and Tabqatul Kubar Sahaba Tabain like Sayyid Ibn Al-Musayyib. Tabqat from Taba Tabain. This is the next point and next kind and next classification. Tabqat Tabain constitute the third group. Those Muslims who saw and witnessed the era of Tabain and learned Islam from them are called Taba Tabain. This group has further been subdivided into three subgroups like Tabqa Kubar Taba Tabain like Imam Malik, and Tabqatul Wusta Taba Tabain like Sufyan, and Tabqatul Sugra Tabain like Imam Saifi. The next main point is Ulumul Hadith. Ulumul Hadith mean the science of Hadith. जैसे हम लोग पढ़ते हैं कि एक इल्म को सीखने के लिए जो मुख्तलिफ हम लोगों को मुख्तलिफ अलूम या फ़नून पर जो महारत हासिल हमने करनी होती है उससे रिलेटेड लाइक फर्स्ट पॉइंट इस माउरिजाल, and in this science the condition, birth, death, teachers and students of narrators were gathered in detail, and from these details judgments on the position of the narrators as to whether they are truthful, trustworthy or unreliable were made. This science is very interesting. The next is Mustalahul Hadith mean Usul of Hadith. In the light of this knowledge, the standards and rules of Ahadith, their authenticity and weakness were established. Ilm Gharibul Hadith, in this knowledge of the meaning of difficult words in Arabic, have been investigated and researched. Ilm Takhrijul Hadith, from this knowledge we find where a particular hadith pertaining to a particular science can be found from the well-knowledge books of Tafsir. Ilmul Hadithul Maqduha. In this science of people of knowledge have written books in which they separated the fabricated narrators from the authentic ones. In Nasikh al-Mansukh, in this science one of the most famous words is that of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Ibn Musa Hazarmi, called Kitabul Etibar. Ilm at-Tawqif Bainul Hadith. In the science of authentic hadiths that seem to contradict each other have been explained and resolved. Ilm Mukhtalaful Mukhtalaf. This science mentions the names of narrators, their kunyas, titles, fathers or teachers whose names may have shown similarities, and due to this a person may have made a mistake. Ilm Atba'ul Hadith. This science helps to find a narration, the book of Hadith, it may be found, and of its narrators. Fiqhul Hadith. In this science all the authentic Ahadith related the ruling and commands were compiled. These are the some points which we discussed in second video. I hope this lecture also will be more helpful for your studies. Thank you so much for watching this video. Inshallah we'll meet in next video with a new topic. Allah Hafiz.